The Olight Warrior X, let's check it out. Guys, light is your #1 security tool. Having a good light, being able to illuminate the darkness is a great deterrent to the criminal mind. It's bright, and having even more capability is important. One of the things about a flashlight, though, is they are used more in self-defense situations than any other tool. And especially something with this size. You've got an ability to be able to use the body of the flashlight, as a defensive weapon, especially with the crenulated bezel. This is the Warrior X. It's a 2000 lumen light on turbo, and then it goes down to 300 lumens. It's a very simple light, but yet it's very effective. But one of the things I love about this light is that it's built like a tank.
Drop test complete.
I'd say I think it's going to work.
And it defeated the Hummer.
Now, Olight sent the light for the test and evaluation, and down below in the description we're going to have a link, and you get 10% off using Sootch00 at checkout. And it is an affiliate link that helps support the Sootch channel. Now, the Warrior X again has 2000 max lumens, but then it goes down to 300 lumens, and we'll look at that in a minute. The beam distance is 560 meters, which is really excellent. A lot of that has to do with the smooth, deep reflector. And it has one of the Cree XHP 35 natural white. Blue bezel for your crenulated bezel, and just a nice anodized finish on here. I mean, Olight always does a great job on the finish, and these lights hold up very well. They have your ribbing here to keep it cooler. We have a tactical ring right here. There's also a tactical ring that is a rubberized sleeve, and I don't know exactly where that is. But I really like it. But in order to use the clip, you've got to use this aluminum ring. Now, this is a large light for a pocket clip, and this is removable, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. One of the big features, though, about these lights is that they are rechargeable. Here with the pressure pad, it's all metal, which is different from a lot of their lights originally, which had the rubber boot. But here we have our charging pad, and it's magnetic. It just pops right on, and then you can plug it into any kind of USB charging port. Now, one thing that's a big plus for this light is it has a vibration battery indicator, and so if you get down to 30%, the light will actually vibrate slightly once every 5 minutes. If it gets down to 10%, it'll vibrate every 1 minute. If it gets down to 5%, it'll vibrate 6 times in 1 minute. Now, I have it attached to a USB port. You can see that it's green. Once we attach it to the light, though, it turns red. Here we have a red indicator light, and as soon as this is fully charged, it'll go to green. Now, the different mode settings, right here you do a light press, and that goes to 300 lumens. And then the brighter press goes to 2000. And if you notice, I'll do just a regular press. If I go even deeper, push a little harder, it goes straight to the 2,000 lumens. So just a good solid press, but if I want to give a light press, I have my 300 lumens. You know, sometimes 2,000 lumens can be just too much. With the 300 lumens, we're getting it very easy. It's a good inside the house situation, doesn't wash things out. But if you're really outside, and because this is a light that can be mounted to a rifle, having that extended 2,000 lumens is just excellent. And of course, with the beam distance being, you know, at 560 meters, this is excellent for hunting, for self-defense, for search and rescue. I mean, for a lot of different applications. And so that's a really key element of this flashlight. But it does have strobe. So press down on the light, and while you've got it pressed, just unscrew it. And then keep it pressed and screw back in. Now this is in the tactical setting now. So with the press, even the light press, you're getting 2,000 lumens. With a deep press, you're getting strobe. And so it's just two different modes. It's very simple, which I like that. I mean, a lot of times lights have a lot of different settings. I typically don't use all those settings. I keep it at a good medium setting, and then if I need turbo, I can just press it. With this, it's real simple, and you know, you can go either direction. Now again, to disable, just go ahead and press your light, unscrew it, screw it back in with it still pressed, and now you're at the original setting, 300 lumens, and then click harder and you have the 2,000 lumens. And of course this camera is adjusting, but man, is this super bright. Okay, we have our Warrior right here. We're going to give it a soft push. This is 300 lumens, but you can see that beam, how pinpoint, real hot spot, and yet you have a nice flood. And that's about 30 yards out, that brush. Now we have it at 2,000 lumens. You can see how bright it is on that brush out there. I mean, it is incredibly bright. Okay, here we have the 300 lumens. You can see it's really bright all the way up the road. I mean, it really shines very well. Now we've got the 2,000 lumens. I mean, it is incredible how much distance this thing gets, and it is definitely capable of going much farther than that. On 300 lumens, it goes for 4 hours and 40 minutes. On turbo, which is 2,000 lumens, it goes for 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is still pretty impressive. It does use the 18650 battery. Go ahead and pull it out. This is a 3,000 milliamp battery, and so it is really powerful. And of course, you can recharge it. You do put the negative side down with the positive side up. We have O-rings right here, and this makes this light IPX8, which is submersible up to 2 meters for about 30 minutes. And guys, while I don't have my pool, I'll just drop it right in to this water. And every time I've tested these, they just last and last. Olight did offer originally the desert sand color in a limited run of 2019 pieces. And that sold out during the original introduction of this light. But here we have the original color, that FDE, and I have it set in the tactical mode. And this is, again, you're not going to be able to get these. It's only going to be available in the black, unless later on they decide to run another version of the desert sand. But here you can see where we ran over it and we did a lot of stuff to it. And, you know, even though it got some scuffs, the finish has held up very well. But this bronze color, which is desert tan, it really looks good on a rifle. And we did test this on a rifle. But guys, because it's called the Warrior, they're also offering a bundle pack with it, which is a light mount and also a pressure pad. Now, one of the things unique about the pressure pad, as you can see, it is magnetic. And when we were shooting, you could see it attached. We shot about 300 rounds through the rifle, and we never had any loss of contact. With the battery engaged, even when it's pulled loose, you're not going to lose the light. And then you can, of course, click it off with your thumb. But this attaches directly to any Picatinny rail, and then we have the mount itself that also attaches to a Picatinny rail. And then we have an adjustable head where you can put your light in here, and then you can tighten this down. It's kind of a ratchet system, and it just tightens. Then you get it to the desired place and you tighten it onto your Picatinny rail. And this thing really held up well. Now it does have an aluminum ring here and then a polymer body. So it's going to be really lightweight. One thing that I had a question about myself was, would this hold up? Would the magnetic? Yes, and it does. I mean, the contact stays firm and there's no problems. We attached this with a zip tie really close with the rail, and it just held up very well. Of course, you can just hit the pressure pad and you can lightly tap it. It's on constant, or you can press and release, and it's momentary. It's 7.7 ounces. It's 5.59 inches in length. It's 1.1 inches in width, and the head diameter is 1.6 inches. Again, this is a fairly large light, guys. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But the capability and being able to get out to range is really unparalleled for weapons light. Now to remove the clip, just go ahead and unscrew the tail cap. We can pull off our tactical ring, and if you want it, you can have it. If not, you can take it off. And then we can take off our pocket clip. You'll notice this little nub right here, it actually fits into that groove, and there is a groove in the tactical ring. You can see it right there that kind of puts this all together. It also comes with a sheath, and this is a nice Velcro semi-rigid sheath with belt loops. You drop it in with the glass pointed down, or the lens, and then it comes over and you have the top just pointing out so you can bring it and deploy it really quickly. If you turn it the other direction, it actually will fit down in and hang out of the bottom. But one of the reasons why that it's meant to go the other way is it's going to protect your glass, which is a hard mineral glass. This is tough glass. But also, if the light is on, you can see it through the bottom. And these also get really hot. So it's good to have that capability. If it's on, you know it's on. I've been using Olight for 6 years. It is my regular EDC, and you know, I'll tell you what, it's never failed me. This is one of the S1s, and they're just super bright, just these little tiny pocket lights. They just really hold up well. So, you know, guys, I'm not just speaking about a product that I've just seen a few times. Again, I've been reviewing these. I think my first review was 6 years ago on the first Olight product I did. And ever since then, you know, I've been hooked on it. I mean, the quality is excellent, and yet the price is very reasonable. The Warrior X runs $129.99. And that's with, of course, the battery included with the pouch and all the accessories. If you want to add the bundle pack with the pressure pad and the mount, it's $172.97. They're also offering a 10% discount, and I believe it's using Sootch 00. I'll have a link down below. You can go straight to the page, and you can get both of these with a 10% discount. And that is an affiliate link, and it does help the Sootch channel. So guys, if you're looking for an excellent self-defense, search and rescue light, something around the house, again, something to add to your rifle, and get that really extreme 560 meter beam distance with 2,000 lumens, and then if you want to use it for home defense, you've got your 300 lumens. And then of course the strobe feature. I mean, there's a lot of things about this light that are really a first in the light industry. But with Olight quality, these things are excellent. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. And we're going to take a look. Okay. Now the Warrior L.
And here we have a Tac Cat ready to go.
And then this folds right out. Folds. It folds.